Alright fish people, hope you're all doing well, and in today's video we are going to Pier Aquatics. Now I'm pretty excited about this video because actually it's been a while since I've actually been in the shop. I have had orders from them and people have picked stuff up from them when I was poorly in COVID, but if you watch my channel you'll know that this shop for me is the best shop in the UK. So the best shop in the world, let's face it. It's an amazing shop. And I get the chance today to do a shop tour. I've asked the guys at Pier and they said it's okay for me to do a shop tour. It's going to be the usual format for me, which I'm going to get some footage and do a voiceover over that, just because it's very loud with water and I don't want to be getting customers on the video, which is not the right thing to do. So we're going to do it, but I'm going to get as much footage as I can of this amazing place. And I'm getting some new fish. So I actually contacted Pier a few weeks ago to order these fish. I was going to have them shipped out due to work commitments, but I've managed to find a gap to get over there and pick them up, which is not great for me because obviously with me now setting up a South American tank, there'll be other fish in there because it's an amazing place. Okay, on that note, let's just get over to Pier Aquatics and show you. Okay, so we've arrived at Pier and obviously I'm fine to film. So my format, as I've just said in the intro, is to do the footage and then speak over the footage later. So just going to show you a little bit of the layout of the shop just so you get an idea of just how many tanks they've got. Now they have got thousands and thousands of fish and it would be impossible for me to film every fish in the shop in one go. So we will go back and do a couple of different types of videos with the fish, but today I'm going to show you some of the bigger stuff, some of the stuff that I would associate with the channel. This shop is, and I know I joked about it in the intro as the best shop in the world, but it is the best shop in the world to me. It's my opinion. I love this shop. They predominantly sell South American fish. They do some African fish, and most of the fish in this shop are wild caught. They are specialists in plecos, L number plecos. Beautiful L25 there, beautiful L600 here, because they do get magnificent plecos in, and that is on a constant. They get them in all the time, so they're constantly getting shipments in, and they're bringing in these size plecos all the time. They do have a lot of smaller ones, so there's hundreds and hundreds of smaller plecos in this shop as well, all amazing, mostly wild caught like I said to you as well. So you know what you're getting something true, a true form of the fish. This is a luteus pleco, I think that's how it's pronounced. Very expensive, but a beautiful pleco all the same. And they do have pleco days, so they have days every year where they do like bargain prices on these fish, and they just do raffles and stuff. And I think for the pleco guys, it's an absolutely great day out. So yeah, pleco mecca. It's absolutely amazing. I've had a few decent L numbers from this shop too. They do keep thousands and thousands of smaller ones. I know I filmed some of the bigger ones. These are the smallest ones I filmed, which is the L190. But there is hundreds more. Like I said to you guys, I'll probably go back at some point and just do a video on the plecos if anybody wants me to do that. You know, and they've got thousands and thousands of tetras and barbs in. You know, and I didn't hardly get any footage of those, so we will go back and do that. But some of the bigger stuff in here, which is something that drew my eye, and it always does when I go here. I mean, these pike cichlids are phenomenal, and there was a fair few of these pike cichlids in today. This one in particular caught my eye. It's an absolute beauty, and they do get a lot of these pikes in, you know, so there's always pikes available at Pier. You know, I've seen a lot of Zebrina pikes in there as well, and again, all decent sizes. These Mabupo are something that they don't always have in. They have had them in before, but they don't get these in regular, and there was a few of these in as well today. And that's going to be sort of like the gist of my talk on this video, guys. Everything that you see, count it by another 5 to 10, and that's how much more they've got in there of those species. They've just got herds and herds of different species. How gorgeous is this tank? So there's 4 tanks in the middle of the shop in one of the rooms, and they're huge, and this is me trying to get you the best angle, but it's not easy in the aisles. of these big huge tanks, and they're full of amazing fish. Usually you see a lot of bass in there, so there's a fair few bass in stock at the moment. You got your rays in there as well. You get a lot of you know, the bigger fish in these tanks, because they're outstanding sizes, these tanks. You get a lot of shoals of big silver dollars, that kind of thing. A lot of severums, because this shop's, I would say, we talk about the plecos, but I think this shop is famous for its severums. A lot of wild caught severums, which you can't get anywhere else, and they usually have a different array of them. You know, sometimes they're labelled as what the severum it is, like these are red shoulder severums, or they'll just title it as a wild SP, you know, because obviously when you're catching them in the wild, sometimes they're coming over with no name, so the wild SP. These are the red tiger severums, a beautiful fish. Get a lot of these in this shop, and if you Google red tiger or Cura sevs on the Google and look at what they look like when they're bigger, they're phenomenal. Here is a wild sev. I really like these caught my eye. I didn't bring one of these home, but I did consider it. They did caught my eye, and if you look, there's a couple of small true parrots in there as well. But yeah, absolutely brilliant shop for the severums, you know, wild caught severums. You get a tank of all different types in that from there, which I did a few years ago. It looks phenomenal. These panda awaru, well, you know what I think of awaru. These looked amazing. These are a great fish. Right now I can't buy any of these, obviously feeding on a bit of krill, but I can't buy any of these at the moment due to my situation with my water, and I'm moving soon. They're very temperamental, these fish, but one day I will. And something that always catches my eyes when I go to Pier is these wild caught discus. How good are they? Now these are true discus. Now I'm not a discus keeper, but they are phenomenal. Maracapur angel fish, again, a better fish when it grows. When it grows, it's magnificent. Has a really nice red on the top of it. Some more wild caught angels. Again, you know, if you want, in the UK, the best angels you can buy are always in this shop. But a coffer eyes, now, these are a bit of a guilty pleasure of mine. I did own a pair a few years ago. I will own some more at some point, but right now, I just don't have the room. When I've got the new fish house, I will have the room, and maybe we'll look at getting one of these. But these are a phenomenal looking fish, and these are African. So yeah, gorgeous fish, those. And geos is another fish in this shop that they had a lot in. Particularly these ones caught my eye. Now I'm not a big geo fan. I don't keep geos, but these are absolutely gorgeous. If I did, these are the ones I would have been buying, because they are stunning. Now the wild caught Oscars. This is the Astronautus crassipinnis, the Bumblebee Oscar. These are amazing. Now I have never, and I'm an Oscar keeper, I have never seen these in the flesh until today. These are absolutely stunning, and I love them. Beautiful wild caught Oscar, and they don't get as big as your normal common Oscars. I think these probably max out around 10 inches, so as you can see, they're amazing. And my favourite, one of my favourites should I say, is the waru. You know I love the waru. Beautiful fish. They always have these in, you know, so you know you get the pandas, or you get these more common warus, which I love. They're stunning. And these two Oscars in this tank, and these were absolutely massive. These are just your common Oscars, your tiger Oscars, but I tried to put my hand in to show you a comparison, but it just didn't work, that did it? It did not show off just how big they really were. They were massive, and they were in with a huge shoal of these black bar silver dollars, which, you know, if you put a shoal, if you've got a tank big enough for a shoal of these, they look for. I always love seeing these in these tanks at Pier. And then peacock bass, again, lots of peacock bass in the shop. These ones, I really like these ones. I don't know much about them, so I don't know what type they are, but these are absolutely gorgeous fish. And obviously, again, some more sevs. I think, correct me if I'm wrong, these are Liberifer sevs. Might be, I think they are, yeah. Leporinis, so you've got your strawberry leporinis, and there's some other ones in there, I can't remember the name of those ones. Again, tons of them. There's tons of them in the tanks, guys. You know, you're not going to run out quick, so you know you've got the choice of a shoal, and then just the odd Pictus catfish, just the odd one. There's loads in there. There is so many Pictus catfish there, and they look quite good actually. It's quite mesmerising watching that, to be fair. Absolutely gorgeous. We have another load of Oscars. These Oscars were really good price as well. They were quite low price. So these are really nice size to grow out, you know, about 5 inches. And these clown loaches, were phenomenal. These are the biggest clown loaches I've ever seen in my life, I'm not going to lie to you. These are about a foot in size, probably a little bit bigger. And actually I was told about a lynx catfish that was in the tank above them, which I forgot to check out because I was so mesmerised by the size of these clown loach. These were humongous, and the video is just not showing off the true size of these giants. And a fish that I've never seen in Pier Aquatics before personally is an Asian arowana. I've seen the silvers and I've seen the black arowana, but I've never ever seen the Asian in here. This was a big beast, this was a big fish, so, you know, I don't know whether they've took it in off a customer or something, but it's massive. And then there's flagtails. So I was hoping to see some smaller flagtails. I was going to buy a flagtail today, but this was too big for me right now. This was about a foot. True parrotfish. Great fish. You know what I've thought in the past and would love one day to get a big tank and just have this as a species only tank with the true parrots. These are beautiful fish, love them. Stunning South American fish, these, and honestly they would look great together. Okay guys, hope you enjoyed that. How good is Pier? And this is the box I brought home with me. So we have picked up some fish. I got 4 fish in all, but you're going to have to wait for the next video to check them out. So I'm going to leave it there, guys. If you're not subscribed to the channel, guys, please consider subscribing. Just click the button and subscribe to the channel. It would be a massive help. And thank you so much to everybody that's already subscribed. All the likes, all the comments, they all mean so much, as I keep on saying, but they do. I really mean it. And I hope you enjoyed that tour of Pier, guys. I will see you on the next video for some new fish.